Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tatiana. If this is your first time here, today I have a very special guest on my channel, and this is one of my really good friends, Yokaris. I really wanted for her to film with us today, with me today, because you know she will be part of my vlogs once I start vlogging, and I wanted you guys to get to know her.
Yes.
And we're gonna talk about friendship. We're gonna dive into this topic, talk about friendship, the meaning of friendship to us, and also fake friends and some drama going on in the TikTok world and on YouTube. So if you want to achieve this soft glam and this poppin' pink flow makeup, just keep watching. Got our brows done offline, off camera, and we're just gonna get right into it with our foundation.
So we basically met back in 2011 when we were in college. We basically met while we were working both for the student activities office. So every summer they do a summer retreat where they bring their student mentors and leaders to Cape Cod, for
So much fun.
Yes, for 3 days over there. So we met during the retreat, and you guys were just
I was just getting started. I started college September 2010, and I didn't know anybody really my first semester. I remember that you were my orientation. We were part of the orientation mentor group, and that was our first introduction. So Yokaris at first played a major role in, orientating me as a student. She was really nice at first. I did get, a good impression of her. Yeah, so we met there, and I'm happy I met you.
Yeah, me too.
We're still friends.
I know. So we've been friends for almost 10 years. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up.
Hey.
We might do something next. That will be next year, obviously. What do you think that help us stay friends, even though we transferred to different schools afterwards?
That's a really quick question. From the very get-go, I cared about you for some reason, and we developed that trust, and it was so easy for us to communicate with each other and share things with each other. And what is the age gap between us? Just a year, right?
No, 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. So I'm older, if you guys didn't notice.
But I act older. You would be surprised.
Are you serious?
You don't want to tell people the truth. They're getting to know us.
No, I do not think that you act older than me.
Okay.
Sometimes. Living together, yes, but...
Okay, now you're speaking the truth. Be real with the people. So that's it. That doesn't mean that our friendship has always been roses and peaches.
Yeah.
We did hit a couple of bumps.
Yeah, definitely.
In this journey. And I have a very strong personality, and she's also stubborn and has a strong personality.
So listen to this. Right now, she just described herself as having a strong personality, and then when she goes to describe me, she says that I'm stubborn, but she doesn't say that she's stubborn.
So we're both stubborn, and we both really care about each other. So, but you just need to know that communication is very important when it comes to friendship.
Yeah.
And that it's really important that if you don't agree with something, that you communicate. If you don't like something, that you say. And it's very important to also know that friendship is a relationship, and it's a two-way street. And I feel like if there's enough trust and something that I did bothers you, you should be, if we're friends, you should be comfortable enough to come to me and just say, you know what? This bothered me and I didn't like it.
To be honest, it's something that I feel like we're still working on.
Correct.
Yeah, it's, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Okay. So
do you like living with me, okay?
I do. So I feel like, like from the beginning, I knew that it would be easier to live with you than with anybody else. And I knew this was like the time for it. When we graduated from with a bachelor's, we worked for the same company for 4 years at this, like together. And during that time, like I knew like at that time I would not have wanted to live with her. Like if people would ask me, I'd be like, no, I can't live with her. But I think it's that because we were in different places in our lives at that time. So I don't think we were ready to live with each other.
We weren't ready because I remember even after graduating from college, I was still in that party vibe. Yeah. So I would go out every weekend, all 3 days. Like I would start on Friday night. I'll go out on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday I'll go to a brunch or a hangout. So I was definitely a party girl. Was coming home late. I only had time to party. I didn't get drunk though. No. But I did party. It was fun. Yeah. We were at different places in our life, and you were in a relationship as well that was getting very serious. I wasn't in a relationship, and I just wanted to live my best life. Yeah,
which you did,
Which I did, and I'm still living my best life.
We're both living our best life
now that we're living together.
Yeah. Over quarantine, we both are fortunate enough to be able to work from home. So we started working from home immediately after the state was declared a state of emergency. So we've been home for 4 months.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun. So
thank you.
Because we're spending like so much time at home. So basically we had a routine, like we would get up, work during the day, we would have lunch together, and then at night after work, like we would do our own thing for a little bit, and then we'd just sit down, have dinner, and watch Netflix or Prime or whatever we wanted to watch.
So when it comes to like friendship, another topic that I wanted to talk about is fake friends. I will dive into this topic in my channel a little bit later, but I just wanted to say, like, sometimes you will think that you have a friend, you can trust them with your personal information, and you end up opening up to them. You become an open book, and then when there's some drama going on, your business is out on the street. You know what I mean? For instance, let's talk about TikTok, right? We've been doing a lot of TikTok lately, and it's been really fun, but there's some drama on TikTok. So just be careful who you open up to, because once you guys are not in good terms, if that person doesn't respect you, it's just gonna go south, because you're gonna put all your dirty laundry out. So basically, Chase was dating Charlie. They've been on and off, but people, know that they were dating. And for some reason, I don't know if it's because when they had an off moment, like they weren't together for a slight second, Chase went and kissed Nessa. And Nessa happens to be one of Chase's boy's ex-girlfriend. And it became this whole thing because, of course, like Charlie, I would be upset about it, So it created this big drama on TikTok. And then Chase was like, I'm not going to have all of you come at me, because they're part of the same circle. They are in the Hype House. They're part of the same circle, right? The TikTok world. Chase basically went online and laid everybody's laundry out, So, I mean, in a sense, like, I understand what he did, but I don't agree with it. And you should just know who's your friends, who you roll with, and who's truly your friend, and who you can open up to, and to what extent that you open up to that person. So
yeah, she was telling me about this whole like drama thing, but I really didn't pay much attention to it. And then like 2 days ago, I think it was Saturday morning, I was just like scrolling on YouTube. This video came up, like saying that like TikTok drama is like, I don't know, that TikTok drama apparently is worse than YouTube drama, I guess, YouTubers drama. So, like I was like, okay, what's going on? And I started watching it, and then another video came up, and it was like about like the whole drama with James Charles and Tati and like Jeffrey and Shane.
Yeah, that's another one.
Like that's another like
my
drama,
gosh.
you know. And
Bottom line is know who your true friends are and differentiate loyal friends from, I wouldn't say fake friends, but acquaintances. Like there's people that you work with, there's people that you know, they're your acquaintances. They do eventually become friends, some of them, but not all of them. Just look at the person's character.
don't tell everybody your business.
Don't tell everybody your business. And just learn how to choose your friends, you know? And I'm a true believer that you do attract the person that you are. So as long as you know you're a good person, you have a good vibe, good energy about you, you will attract that in your life. You know, I'm a true believer of that.
Amen.
Yes, sis.
So how do you choose the right friends? How do you know that you can trust someone?
So I go based on the vibe, right? When I first meet someone, I check to see like, okay, like how do I feel around that person? And over time, like, do I feel like I'm depleted of energy, or do I feel like, you know, do I feel super energized being around them and I want to get to know about them? Do I find them interesting? So that's how I decide, okay, like maybe I can hang out with you a couple of times, right? But to really like decide if you want that person in your circle, you really have to look into the character of the person, right? The character of the person, how they act with other people, and do you guys share the same values and the same morals? Like for instance, us, we're like from the Caribbean and we have a lot of similarities. She's from Dominican Republic and I'm from Haiti, if you didn't know. And we share a lot of similar values and morals, at least us, the way we were raised. And you know, that definitely got us closer at the beginning. And I knew over time that I could trust her and that she would be loyal to me the same way I would be loyal to her. So it's over time, again, because you have to constantly analyze, you know, how the person acts with you, if they really have your back in certain situations. If you go to the club with them and they just leave you there, that's an issue. They're not your friends. Or if, you know, you're stranded, would they come pick you up and would they come help?
You also have to think that there's sometimes like when things are good,
Of course.
But then you don't know you know, like you don't really know that
when you're
person.
stranded, you know, when you're stranded, will that person show up? If you have a family member that passes away, will that person be there for you? You know, like, what do you need? I got you. And if that person is not, maybe they don't know how to support, they don't know how to show up, give them another chance. But if it's a recurrent thing, then they're not down with you. You know, they only down with you to party or to go on trips or to have you spend your money, and they're not down with you. So you gotta be careful who you pick as your friend, you know?
Definitely. For me, it's like I need to see how I feel about the person. So at the beginning, most of the time I don't like the person, to be honest.
But do you give them a chance? What do you mean you don't like the person?
Like again, like I'm just trying to feel, you know, I'm trying to test the water and see how it goes, you know, like
I think what you meant to say is not that you don't like the person, you are very observant.
Yes,
and
I'm very observant.
You're very observant, and before you make any decision, you observe the person and what they do in your presence. It's not that you don't like them, you're just very observant and you have your guard up.
Yes, I have my guard up because I try to be a private person, and I don't like sharing things, and I try not to do certain things in front of people because people usually misconstruct things, and they can form an opinion. Which is basically the same thing that I do, right?
Yes.
I'm forming an opinion. I'm not forming an opinion. I'm trying to not form an opinion at first sight. You know, like from the first interaction, I try to see how you are, who you are. Do we, you know, like, are we vibing? I try to listen to my intuition and see if I, you know, like if I can trust you.
Of course, yeah. You go by the vibe at first. Yeah, I agree. This is what we do. Because regardless if you want it or not, within 5 seconds, you judge that person. You know, like you first meet that person, within 5 seconds, the body language, everything, you look at them from head to toe, you judge that person. And you have that initial judgment, right? And throughout the conversation, you are trying to resist that first impression. Especially if it was bad, you're like, oh shoot, I had a bad impression and I had a bad vibe from that person. But let me see if what they're really
about.
Them a chance. You give them a chance, you know. I guess we're sharing the same highlight.
I don't want to go up to my room. So we'll be putting lashes off camera? On camera.
So we're back with lashes on. Let us know what you think. Okay, so the look is almost complete.
Yeah, now we just need to like finish it up with our lips.
The juicy lips. I'm going for like a nude, brown nude look. This is it, you guys. This is the final look. We have our lips on, and I'm very happy with how mine turned out.
I know.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy with how mine turned out. So
yeah, so that we were.
Myself.
Oh, girl, you better. So I was going for a more soft glam, you know, summer vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think yours is. No, yours is not a soft glam.
This is not soft at
girl
all.
Went in.
I'm giving like a pink purple.
She is
vibe
all the way through. Yes. So if you want to see, I know if you want to see more of this, her channel is a beauty channel, so she'll probably give you some advice on how to achieve this look.
We do have some final advice on friendship and how to achieve a long-lasting friendships, you know.
I mean, it's hard to tell if your friendship is gonna last long. I would say make sure that you know you guys are on the same page, that you have the same values, the same morals, and you have each other's back, and communicate. Make sure that you're understanding and just be there for your friends. Show them that you care. Of course, things happen, and people that you used to be friends with, you're not friends with them anymore. And always know that, you know, you have friends for a season of your life, and some of them are going to be long-term friends, and others are just going to be there to teach you something in that moment, in that season of your life, and you just need to accept it. So yeah, so make sure that you talk everything out, you guys. Sometimes, like, even myself, I found out that I take things a little bit seriously, and that goes 0 to 100, and that's something that I am working on. But yeah, definitely communicate and tell your friend how you feel, and know and understand that it is always a two-way street.
I agree exactly with everything she said. I have nothing else to say. She said it all right there.
Yeah, and don't forget to, you know, enjoy life together, create experiences together, because when you look back on your years of friendship, you want to see how much you've grown as friends, you know, like, and you know, you'll look back and say like, oh, I've done so many great things with that person. You shared so many parts of my life, and you get to appreciate that, because not everybody has that, you know. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching this Get Ready with me, and it was fun filming it for you guys, and I hope you really enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you feel free to comment them below. If you want us to do a second series or about friendship, or if you want us to, you know, talk about anything in general, just let us know in the comment below, and then we will explore the idea. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll, you know, put
our information would be somewhere here, and
everywhere. So
somewhere on the screen.
You better subscribe. You better subscribe. You better subscribe. You better subscribe. Hey, for more videos. For more videos. For more videos. For more videos. Hey.